Hello. It's me again, back with another reading. I was just oops, let me adjust this a little bit. I was just thinking about as I was shuffling and asking for your guides and my guides to help out here. I was thanking spirit and what? It's funny how words will just leave my head, thoughts will just leave my head. I'm grateful to be here. I'm here to spread messages from spirit. I was gonna say, Tarot is such a supportive community, and I find these readings to be very supportive. And so, I'll be happy if just anyone who watches this just feels a little better today about their position or where they're at right now. And I think that's a lot of what tarot is good for, just making you feel a little better and thinking a little more about a healthy direction, and also recognizing all that you already are and have and be. You don't have to do something specific to be valuable. Like, just being born makes you valuable. Okay, I hate this idea, and I believe it's a capitalist idea, that you have to prove your worth by working all the time or doing something to prove that you're worthy of love, or I don't know, worthy of living. I don't know. I find it kind of offensive. Yeah, you don't. Guess what? You don't. You, just by being here, you're worthy of love and respect, and you don't have to do shit. Least of all, what everyone tells you to do. All right, maybe that's my job here, to show you that there's a different way. It's called fuck 'em. Okay. Anyway. Ooh, it's raining and the sun came out. Okay, like I said, I've shuffled. I've asked for... Oh, don't move stuff back. I've asked for guidance from your guides and my guides. Let's do this. You guys are silly, aren't you? Start to feel silly. Oh, that's not a silly card. 5 of Cups. Death card. Death to the old ways. Yeah. Oh, wow, huh? Jeez, what is this? This is past energy. This does look like the old story, kind of, right? We changed up something we let go of big time, right? The old ways are dead. That's been coming up for months, right? We know that. And these 2 sad cards, right? I feel like that's kind of what's over. Is this bent? It kind of is bent. But this has been coming up as done, and with the death card, I think that's, backed up with that. We have had a lot of pain in our life, right? You probably have had some pain, some betrayal in the past, okay? But you're getting over it finally. And this is even past energy, so you may be well on your way to over it, right? Death to the old ways. But again, but there may have been losses as you move. So you're moving along here, as you trampled over your swords and just kind of move on with your new way. There's some losses, right? But this is, again, that reminder to, like, pay attention to what you have, not just what you've lost. 5 and 10. Okay, let's get 3 more here in the present energy, please, and then we'll clarify with the sparkly cards. I should get these all names. They don't all have names. Strength, yes. So present energy. Oh, that one kind of flew. 8. Now that's been coming up in every reading. This 8, and it's in the middle now. Wow, I like that kind of. I mean, I just feel maybe you're starting to feel the shift in energy when we've been just kind of stuck for a long time, or, hibernating and working on our healing, or doing all that stuff we've been doing alone, basically, separate. And now here comes this card. In the last couple of readings, it's been people coming toward you because we're getting into, the season, the spring, right? Is when we all wake up and start doing stuff, right? And start seeing people again and going out places after our long hibernation, right? So this was like other people, but this is in the middle here, which has been a significant spot. Gosh, I'm sorry. Spirit makes me talk a lot. I'm not supposed to be sorry about it, but it's a lot. Try to control it a little bit. Or maybe I'm not supposed to. I don't know. I'm new to this kind of reading. So, death to the old ways, moving. This is a movement card. Usually it means people coming toward you, something coming toward you, but it really just means movement. Almost makes me want to look it up and see what different meanings it has, but that's the main thing. Death to the old ways and moving now in strength after some losses, yes, but maybe this has like been an assessment period where you're like, okay, I lost some, but I have gained some or kept some. It's taken some strength to deal with. As you move into this Six of Pentacles energy, which is reciprocal energy, and that's what this has been about, right? A lot about giving and not receiving, right? This is ending, right? And you're getting into this fair time, and there's a lot of motion here. So it's like we've been kind of stuck or quiet or alone, and now we're going to start to move into the new ways, right? Yes, away from the old ways. Pretty clear. Sort of. Okay, 3 more on the bottom. Let's get 3 future energy out. That came up last couple of readings. Protecting what we have. Oh shit, was that 2? Yep. Tower and 6 of cups. Okay, here's the 6 of swords again in the same spot. I think it might have been the last reading where it was there. Kind of trips me out. Sometimes I don't notice till I watch them after. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a lot of repeats. Whew, I get all caught up and babbling. Let's see. 6, 6. Oh, I didn't realize this was 8, 8. 6, 6. The Tower and Death and Strength. Those are the only major arcana here. Let me stare at this for a sec here. I should have my glasses. There we go. That would help. Let's see. Wow. Just having these in a row like this is kind of trippy. It's like death to the old ways and then moving really solidly toward a tower where everything falls apart. But like, I feel like it has to be in a good way, right? It might not be good for everyone, but it's good for you. Because that's what you want. You want to shake it all down. You want to, it's a shake-up. It's a old ways are crumbling down and then you're free. You never should have been trapped there to begin with. But it can be scary, right? When the whole thing falls down. Yeah, of course. Okay, and this is past 6, 6. Yeah. I think it was the last reading was about, in this position had to do with our old wounds, and this could be talking about that a little bit. Like this reciprocity thing comes from like maybe early childhood wounds or past shit that you've gone through that fuck you up as far as overgiving, or a lot of that can be neglect wounds. That's what I've been learning about neglect and childhood. Different issues you can go through in childhood can make you feel like you have to overgive to get love, right? And then people make that their personality and not looking at what they get back, right? That's over though. Again, this is done. And that caused a lot of pain in the past. But we're healing that. So that might be what's shaking up what? This is holding on, but this has been a protection card in the last few readings. It's been like protecting what you have. So like there's been some losses, but the old ways are done. There had to be, right? To let go of the old way. That's dead. Whatever hurt you in the past, need to let go of. And it took strength, but you're moving forward and things are getting more fair because you're making sure of that, right? The old ways are dead. And you're protecting what you have. It took some strength to let go, but now you're really protective of your peace, the work you've done. And it could be I don't see it as a tower for you so much, but you're going to have to deal with it, right? I think it's going to be maybe a shakeup for some people. You're not really sure how it's going to look or how you're going to say it or what you're going to say, but you're not going to do it the same way. And then some people are going to be fucked up about it. Maybe even somebody from your past that was kind of locked into that whatever system you had going that wasn't working. That just came out. And then this underneath, we have what you might not see. You're moving on exactly the way you need to, even though it's taken a long time. That comes up like every single thing. Yeah. Maybe you don't see just how far you're moving along, but I feel like we feel it. We may not just like see the manifestations quite yet, you know? That's always kind of frustrating, right? Okay. Excuse me. All right, let's get 4 clarifiers for the top of my little shiny cards here. I like these are cute. I love all my decks. Let's get 4 clarifiers. Let's see. What's on this strength and this 5 of cups thing here? Okay, I like this one too. Queen of Wands. Ace of Cups. Oh, my cat's at the door. He likes to whine at me in his baby voice until I open the door for him. It's really funny. Then 5 minutes later, he wants to go out the back door. He's very cute though, so he gets away with it. 2 more, please. Ooh, that flipped right in my hand. Page, you know, we had Page of Cups right in that position in a previous reading. Wow, okay. A lot of similar cards from our previous reading. So if this sounds, you know, resonates for you, check out the last couple of readings because they're finally shifting. After I had my talk with my person, I don't know if you have. I'd like to hear about it if you have. But that's been coming up a lot, right? This person coming back that you had to separate from, blah, blah, blah. And so I finally had a talk, and I feel like that was really blocking me because it's been going on for a long time that I've been waiting to clear that up. So now things are shifting. My story's shifting, and my story's your story, so I hope you're shifting too. Talk. New relationships, funner ones, more healed ones. Look at all those cups. The Queen of Wands don't give a shit. Queen of Wands has strength. She's like, does what she, you know, she's feeling herself. She's strong. She's independent. She's creative. I'm doing my thing. She's doing her thing. And she's strong about it. So these new relationships, okay, this is past energy. So you could already be meeting new people or having talks with the old people. Or again, this is kind of like, we've got to vet what comes in now that the old ways are dead, right? But it's making you stronger. Making those decisions and going through this has made you stronger about what kind of relationships you do want, how you're going to move forward, right? This can be like just a new way of loving, a new way of relating, you know, and then again, temperance is mixing those cups together. So it's like, you lost some cups, right? Let me get this. You lost some cups. And you kept a couple, right? And you were sad about the loss, but then you took those 2 cups and poured them together to make your healing concoction. You're mixing together with what you have and what you've learned and your healing to make what you know, really want or need, right? I hope that makes sense. I love that image. So it's just like boom, boom, boom. Cup. The old ways are dead, but now we're figuring out the new ways. But I feel like the more we heal, the easier it is, the stronger we get. And I don't know about you, but I think a lot of this healing has put me back in my power, right? Now I feel powerful. I feel confident. I feel really solid in what I know and who I am. Yeah, I mean, I feel really like, there was a time in my healing when I was really depressed and trying to figure things out. And I was like, you know what I need is like, I need to feel powerful again. I need to feel strong. And so I would actually actively, and hopefully you do this sometimes, you're like, okay, how do I want to feel? And then start doing those things like that make you feel that way, right? Especially when you're feeling low, like, I don't know what to do. And it's a good way to go. It's like, well, how do I want to feel? You know, and will doing this thing I'm going to do make me feel better or worse? You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Strength. Feeling yourself. That's where we're at. Hopefully that's where you're at too. That's where we're at right now. So look at, I see her just looking down the row here and going, no, yeah. Mix it together. Figure this out, right? Because it's got to be a certain kind of way. Ooh, I can't wait for the next one. Let's see what it has to say about the future here. Excuse me. Okay, 4 on the bottom, please. Can we get 4 clarifiers on the bottom? Thank you. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, things are good, man. Again, every reading, it's like, you're fucking solid, dude. You're doing fine, right? And that's why it makes it easier. Oh, is this 3? Wow, exactly 3. Okay, cool. Thank you. 8 of Pentacles underneath. What was I saying? You're doing good. It makes it easier to be picky, like the last reading was saying. It's like when you have everything and you don't need anything from anyone, but also you're strong on your throne. You know what's up. You don't need anything. You got all your pentacles in a row, and it's easier to vet from that position, right? Because you don't need anything from anyone. Whoa, what is this now? 2 of Cups, Ace of Wands, 7 of Cups. Wow, these feel weird to me. Let me stare at this. I got a weird kind of vibration almost off of them. Let me look. Ace of Cups to the 2 of Cups. So this is a new, like, I would say this is probably a new connection, a strong friend you're going to make, or partnership. Because it's connected here, I feel like it's good. It's good. Even with the Tower, though. There's a Tower. So maybe this could be an old person that you have to adjust to your new way of doing things. That's because of the Tower. What's the Tower in this situation, right? A new person. Why would a new person feel Tower? An offer, a new creative venture, and then options. Cups. The way you're mixing your elixirs together is creating a lot of options that you might not even see yet. Somehow it's connected to your healing and your healing from your stuff that you've learned about your upbringing, or maybe even what you've gone through in your healing journey is what the direction you're going. Interesting. And that could be something surprising to you too, that you would go this direction, or that you and this person would pair up. So it could be somebody that you're really surprised by. And you could be guarded, but I feel mostly good vibes around this. So even with the Tower, I'm not sure what that's about, but because before I said it could be people from your past feeling some kind of way, and maybe you get into this new partnership that's awesome and right up your alley of what you want, and opens up like stuff to you, and then maybe some people are in the background here feeling some kind of way about it. I'm not sure. But I said this could be your old wounds, right? But then I just said using that in what you're working on. Yeah. Could be both, right? Neat. 6, 7. That's why I'm like, maybe telling your healing story, or like I'm doing in my YouTube channel. I have another channel. This wasn't my plan to be like a YouTube tarot person. Like, not at all. I was totally pushed by spirit. I was not looking to do this. I'm enjoying it. I love it. And I'm here for it. But yeah, so maybe it's something like that, where somehow you use what you've healed from and your old stuff that you learned, and you make it into some kind of project, creative project. Maybe you do some writings about it, or start a YouTube channel talking about healing, or telling your story in some way, and that somehow opens up that, along with your new way of relating to people, or the way you do friendship now, or however that is, whatever adjustments you've made in your healing is going to be the thing that opens up options to you, and you may not even see that. Wow, I like that idea. But down here, you're just protecting what you have again. I feel like he's just here, like, not in a bad way, but just like, hey, I'm going to keep an eye on shit, dude. I got a lot of cool stuff going on, and I don't want you messing with it when you come around, whoever this is, right? I'm not sure who this is. It could be multiple people. It could be just your relationships. Because it goes from ace to the 2, though, it makes me think it's someone specific, one particular relationship or close relationship or partnership that you get into. Could be someone from your past, but I got right away when I first started talking, I felt like a new person. I do feel like it could be a new person, and you're just going to be careful, right? But this in the middle, this wands, and then pointing to this one, it's like you're in the middle of shifting and moving and starting and going, or whatever. Maybe you've been paused on your whatever project you had, and now you're getting back into it with more energy or something, now that you've kind of sorted through a lot of this old stuff that's done. Done. Yay. Healing's awesome, dude. I never thought I'd get this far. I never thought I'd make it this far. I thought I'd just be fucked up forever. I don't know. It's been my way of life for so long. 8, Justice, and the High Priestess. I love to see, and King of Wands. I love to see them underneath. But then this 8 of Pentacles is kind of like, keep your head down, keep working on your shit, and then boom, Justice, High Priestess, King of Wands, you know, boom, 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 good stuff, equal stuff, justice, things that you deserve, things that you already have a sense that you're gonna get. Whew, I'm getting a little overwhelmed. Yeah, so it's like, I just see this guy, keep your head down, keep your working on your little project, and have faith, right? I got kind of overheated. All right. I think we did pretty good with this, right? I think we got there. I like it. We got a lot out of it. Let's do Tarot of Mystical Moments. We're going to get 4, I don't know why I'm blanking out. 4 advice cards, please. 4 advice cards on this situation. I get some advice on that Queen of Wands there. That 5 of Cups. The Emperor. That came up in, I think it was the last reading. Or reading before. Is this my second reading or my first? I forget. I really space out here. I think it's the first one today. Double Emperor. Are you serious right now? There's a male and female Emperor. Holy shit. This could be, you guys could be getting into a power couple here. That came out a while back too, where it's like, maybe that's the Tower. Maybe this person just blows your mind by how awesome they are. It's perfect for you or whatever. 8 of Swords. Okay. Oh, this, like 3 of them want to come out. I just need one more, please. Just one. Okay, thank you. Queen of Swords. Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords. All right, let's look at this. 5 of Swords also came out, and there's my kitty at the door again. He's got a little baby voice. He's a little runty kitty. Just wait, Ron. Emperor. Wow. The Emperor. Now this, okay, this was us. And this was me in the last one, you. The Boy George Emperor. It's supposed to be female, but it looks like Boy George to me, kind of. But in control, right? I'll tell you what to do. You don't tell me. That's the vibe I get from this one, right? And that's kind of Queen of Wands too, energy. In control. So... yeah, and then another Emperor. Now maybe because it's on this Ace and kind of touching this one and coming in, it's like this could be this partner that's just super perfect. I mean, you're both Emperor energy. You're both on your throne. You're both definitely, you know, powerful. So this could be your equal. That's how I take that. You could meet your equal, someone who's on your level, you know? And then 8 of Swords, okay, on top of the Ace of Wands and the Page of Cups. So this Tower could have to do with, like, you guys do a project and you get a little caught in your head about it. Because you want it to go right, and the right way of the healing way and the new way, right? But you could struggle with that a little bit, maybe. Just past shit could pop up, I guess. But mostly I see this as being a good thing. Maybe a way to get out of that overthinking is to just go for it, because it's on the Ace of Wands, and that's holding like a fire torch, you know? When I said that, I saw this here. It's like fire torch setting the tower on fire, huh? I just feel like this partnership could be really strong in moving ahead. Again, setting fire to the tower and moving on, you know, let it burn. Let that old shit burn and then move on. Queen of Swords is solid in her truth. She just knows where to go. Look at her. She's just going. What is she holding? What kind of bird? A bunch of different birds. Oh, there's windows. I never noticed that. Yeah, she's ready to go. You know, she's confident. Queen of Swords usually has something to say, though, but this one looks more about, like, air and travel, maybe. I don't know. Normally, Queen of Swords, and then Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords has shit to say. She don't give a shit. Kind of like Queen of Wands, but, like, sharper. Maybe smarter, quicker, witted. You know what I mean? She's got truth to tell. Maybe that's what's going to take you out of that overthinking thing. Maybe you just have to say, you know, lay it out on the table. You know, here's what I'm worried about. Here's what I don't want to happen, you know. But it feels like whatever this is partnership, this new project is going to really open something up for you and really help you move on in your healing too. Wow. It just all came out. And this came up earlier too in a previous reading about a new partner or someone that really digs you, but they're on your level, like spiritually, emotionally, maybe all the levels, you know, or maybe you're good counterbalance to each other. But I feel like they're kind of in your zone here of what you need and want in a partner. And it could be like a love partner, but I'm getting like a project, like maybe a work partner, business partner, or something. Someone approaching you with an offer to work with them. You guys start something and it could be really good. As long as you keep your head, right? Don't get sucked into your old ways of stuff. That's what I'm seeing here. I love it. And then Five of Swords underneath. This card came up in, I think, the last reading, or one of the last two readings, where it meant it's about hurting and being hurt, but it was like, I don't care who gets hurt kind of vibe. Like somebody might get hurt, but oh well. Two of Cups again, and the Devil. And so I see that again as kind of like, don't get sucked back into your old ways. Don't be tempted by old behaviors when it comes to relationship, right? Somebody could get hurt. And you might not see it that way. That's why it's under here. You might not see it. See how our eye's covered too? You just might not see it that way. So keep your eye open, even if you get, you know, you're strong in where you're at, but like, I'm getting from this, like, keep an eye on how hurtful you are. Because you can be really strong, obviously, in your truths and everything. But, you know, it's time to soften that, I feel. Wow. Really good. Well, it all comes together at the end, doesn't it? Thanks for bringing your energy to this reading. I will see you in the next one.